Welcome to you all in today's session. In today's topic, we are going to discuss a really crucial part of any research project or any business report that you are going to do in the future. The crucial topic that I'm talking about is research proposal. That is the very first step that anyone has to submit or that anyone has to prepare in conducting a thorough research work or a business project. So I must mention here that this video is the very first one in the upcoming research proposal series. So what do I mean by that is there are going to be multiple videos uploaded with regards to research proposal, and this is the very first one of those video series. Now in today's video, I'm going to give you three major key points with regards to research proposal. Number one, I'm going to describe the definition and the nitty-gritties of a research proposal. So what is a research proposal basically? Number two, I'm going to describe all the different parts and all the different segments of a research proposal. What are the things that you need to write in a research proposal? And what are the things that you need to avoid while writing a research proposal? And finally, when all of the topics are discussed and elaborated in the video, after that, I am going to give you your topic allocation. So I'm going to give you individual team-wise research projects that you are going to work on for the rest of the semester. Now, before going into the details of the research project, the very first thing that I would like to do is draw your attention to this slide. This is a very crucial slide for the whole semester. So whatever concept related to research that I'm going to discuss in this course, I'm going to explain all of those concepts by using them in two sample research projects. Now, for class discussion, whenever I use these sample research projects, there is obviously a benefit for it. What is the benefit? By directly seeing me apply all the research concepts in these two sample research projects, you yourself will be able to use these concepts in your own research projects, your own research topics that you are going to work on for the whole semester. Now, without further ado, let me start by revealing those two topics. I'm sure many of you have seen this little master chef on the internet, right? Literally, he was an internet sensation for quite a few days. When I saw him in some of the videos, I was like, how come this little kid is going all of this, right? The pose he was giving, I was like, how is that possible? So, and just like this kid, I'm sure many of you have tried a lot of cooking mastery this time. At the same time, maybe many of you have suffered like this kid in this photo. I don't know about you. However, I have definitely burned quite a few dishes. So keeping that in mind and relating the research topics to your own practical life as much as possible, the first research topic that I have chosen is a study on the changes in cooking patterns during the lockdown period. So we are going to do a study on that, and I'm going to use this as one of the topics in my class discussion. Now, before I reveal my next topic, please allow me to get my laser pointer. Yes. So, the other topic that I'm going to use is this one. So, Generation Z and its digital media consumption patterns. Now, just as a reminder, Generation Z are those people who were roughly born after the year of 1995. And I'm sure many of you belong to this group. and trust me, I feel quite old now. Now, I'm sure many of us spend a lot of time on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, not so much on LinkedIn, I guess, or Vimeo. But we should spend some time on LinkedIn, especially if you're going to be promoted to your final year very soon. So, many a time, we fall asleep while scrolling through our Facebook newsfeed or Instagram newsfeed, right? By the way, I am quite amazed by the level of photography done on Instagram. I'm not a regular user of Instagram. However, whenever I go, I'm really quite amazed to see the level of photography that you have. If there are any pro Instagrammer or photographer in the audience among you guys, congratulations. I'm really amazed. It's beyond my imagination that how come you have such a wonderful skill. Really wonderful. All right. Now, Besides social media, this topic will also cover our usage pattern of different online streaming services. Again, I'm sure many of us have fallen asleep while going through Netflix or binge watching Netflix, right? Or just even shifting from one movie to the other, not even covering one single movie in a long period of time. Confused about what content to cover, right? I'm there too. Trust me, I'm there too. So we are going to study all of these online behavior patterns. Now, let's move on with our discussion on research proposal, the core topic of today's discussion. What do I mean by the term research proposal? Now, as you can see here, a research proposal is a concise summary of the research that you are going to do in the future. Before you start a research work, you need to submit this proposal and get approval from your boss or your teacher. You need to show him or her how are you planning to do this research. You need to tell them how are you going to do it, when are you going to do it, and why are you going to do it. Now, what is the purpose of doing a research proposal? First, we have to tell them why do we need to do this research. For example, if you are an employee of Netflix, you have to tell your boss why do you need to do a research on digital content consumption patterns of Generation Z people. Why do you need to do this research? Maybe by doing this research, you can find out what type of content is preferred by Bangladeshi Generation Z people. Is it TV series or movies? If TV series, what type of TV series? In what language? Is it Money Heist or Friends or Big Bang Theory or Sherlock Holmes or something else? By knowing all of these, you can provide customized movie or TV series suggestion for everyone, right? And that is why you need to do a research on this topic. Now, from the previous research topic, if you know which people like what type of content and can provide customized content for everyone, maybe more people will watch Netflix, more people will subscribe to Netflix, and as a result, your revenue will go up, right? So that is the benefit of doing a research on Netflix. And finally, a proposal is obviously necessary to get the money to do research. Trust me, a thorough research needs a lot of money. So if you can convince your boss with your proposal, you will get the money, you will get the funding. Or else, if the proposal is not of good quality, your boss will not provide you any funding and the money will just go away, right? So you will not get the funding and the proposal will get rejected. So that is why we need to prepare a thorough research proposal. Now, as you can see here, a research proposal has many different parts or components as mentioned here. Now, I'm not going to go through all of these points right now because throughout the course, we are going to describe all these points one by one. However, for your better understanding, I have uploaded two sample research proposals on the BUX platform. Please have a look at them. Now, in today's lecture, we are going to only describe the first component of a research proposal, which is research title. A research title is basically your research topic. As simple as that. It's very easy to understand. Now, we can do a research on any topic. For example, I'm sure many of you are craving for this burger right now. Sit with your friends, hang out, have all the cheese and mayo dripping out from the burger. So you are waiting for all of that, right? Definitely. Do not worry, the time will come again. For now, you have to just sit tight at your home and stay safe. Now, we can do a research on the popularity of Chilox burger among Braccu students. So that's a research topic that we can use. In that case, this can be one of your research titles. Now, an important point to note here is that when you are deciding on your research title, make sure that by reading your title, the reader of your report gets a clear idea about what you are going to do in this report. For example, by reading this title, I can easily see and assume that you are going to do a research on Chilox burgers' popularity among Black youth students. That's very easy to understand from this title. Now, in this slide, we can do a research on Black Lives Matter campaign. I'm sure many of you by now know about this issue, right? If you don't, please go onto the internet and check about this issue. Now, I have a task for you here. You have to tell me, is this a better title? Is it easy to understand? From reading this title, can you guess what the research is going to be about? If not, can you suggest a better title for it? Now, as mentioned earlier, for class discussion purposes, I would be using these two research titles for the whole course. One related to cooking patterns and the other related to digital media consumption patterns among Generation Z people. We are at the very end of this video. Before finishing up the video, I would like to show you the allocation of research titles or research topics for the whole class for term paper purposes. And here it goes. So in this table, you can see which teams are supposed to work on which research projects for the rest of the semester. If you have any confusion understanding this, please contact us during our consultation hours. All right. So in today's video, we came to know about what a research proposal is, and we discussed about one of the crucial components of a research proposal, which is research title. In the next video, we are going to see two more important components of a research proposal. For now, thank you everyone for your patience. See you in the next lecture. And please feel free to contact us if you are in need of any kind of help.